Hi. I made some of those brownies that you like. Oh, gee, thanks, Mom. How's it going? Parker, you haven't spoken to me since yesterday. What is wrong?
Really want to know what's wrong?
Yeah, I really want to know.
Okay. I think you're a slut. All you ever do is mess up this family.
I honestly don't care what you think of me. I am still your mother. You will not call me names. Do you understand me? You will never speak to me like that again.
Okay. Are we done?
Not even close. I want to know where this is coming from.
From the truth.
Parker, has someone been talking to you about me?
I just noticed that throughout all of this, you still haven't denied what I just said. Like, oh, hey, I'm not what you called me.
I have never denied that I've screwed up.
And you keep on screwing up over and over and over, right?
Parker, yesterday when your dad and I heard the door slam, that wasn't the wind, was it?
No, Mom. It wasn't the wind.
Oh, Parker.
How could you do it?
I didn't set out to. I didn't want to hurt anybody.
She was your friend.
I know. I know.
You know, how could you do that? How could you do that to your friend?
If it makes you feel any better, this is officially the worst moment of my entire life.
Good.
Parker.
She was your friend. And what about Faith? Were you thinking about her?
I didn't think at all. I made a stupid, hurtful mistake.
Just like you always do. Except this is different from what happened with Simon. I mean, that was horrible, but at least he wasn't married to your best friend.
You're right, this isn't like Simon. Because I'm not going anywhere. I promised you I would never leave you again, and I will never break that promise, Parker.
You know what, Mom? I don't care what you do.
I don't expect you to forgive me.
Good, because I honestly don't see that happening.
I am going to do whatever I have to do to make it right.
Make it right? How do you do that?
I don't know. I'll find a way.
You know what? I don't think you know what's right. Or maybe you do and you really just don't care. But you keep telling me how I should do this and I should do that. Now, why should I listen to you?
I realize that I have not set the best example. All I can do now is be honest. Admit that I've made a mistake.
And that's supposed to make it right.
No. Of course not. Parker, please. Would you just come sit with me? Talk with me. Let me help you understand.
No, Mom. See, I will never understand this, and neither will Sage and neither will JJ. No one will ever understand this.
You're right. They won't.
Oh! You've come to twist the knife? I'm amazed that you would show your face around here.
I'd like to talk to Lily.
You come, have a cup of tea, chat at the house, the home that you wrecked?
Mother, let her in. and then
Okay,
go.
honey. All right. You're gonna be very sorry for this.
I know. Thank you for letting me stay.
Part of me can't help wondering what you think you could say to me right now.
I'd like to talk to you about Holden.
I hope you're not going to try to explain my husband to me.
I just want to make sure that no one loses sight of what's really important here. Because even if you hate me, and God knows, I know you have every reason to,
Oh, thanks for the permission.
you need to understand that Holden did not want this to happen.
So what's his excuse? You seduced him? He was powerless under your spell?
Under yours.
Oh, yeah.
Just hear me out. Things were off between the two of you. And for Holden, that meant that his whole world was off. It's like he was missing all the signposts that he'd always counted on, the ones that said that this is home. This is real. This is forever. He was lost. And I should have known that. I think that I did know it. Instead of running like hell in the opposite direction, I decided to look for a little...
A little what? A little what? I'm just dying to hear the word you use, Carly.
comfort. think that Holden and I were both very tired of feeling alone.
Oh, you are good. Ah. So basically what happened between the two of you is my fault?
No, it's mine. He was vulnerable. And I think underneath all of the coping and the patience, he was very angry, too.
Wow, this is just a fascinating analysis, Carly. But let me remind you what happened the last time I took your advice. I kicked my husband out of my house, and guess what he did next, and who he did it with?
I'm not going to apologize to you. Because I know you don't want to hear it, and I don't blame you. If I were you, I would never forgive me.
But you're not me. And apparently my husband found that very appealing.
No. He doesn't want me. He wants his life to be the way it was when the two of you had each other and the world was the way it's meant to be.
It's a little late for that.
But it isn't. That's what I'm telling you. It's not too late, Lily. Please, please do not lose the man you love over someone like me.
So that's the way you see it? Holden wasn't himself because we weren't together?
I think you know that's true.
And that's why you had an affair?
You were gone, Lily. He didn't know what was going to happen.
Oh, and so one sad and desperate, lonely night, you fell into each other's arms for comfort. That would work in a kind of get me through the night scenario, right?
Lily.
But that's not what happened, is it? Well, actually, that did happen, but that's not the whole story. It happened again. And the thing that really kills me is that I confided in you, my best friend, that I was trying to get my husband back. Oh, you must have had a good laugh about that.
I did not.
Oh, you must have had the time of your life when I asked you to help me pick out lingerie.
I hated it.
Yeah, because you didn't need lingerie. You could land him in a camp t-shirt and a lanyard. You didn't need perfume to entice him. You could entice him with insect repellent.
Would you stop it, please?
Don't you ever come here again and try your famous spin on me. I am not as stupid as you want me to be.
I'm not spinning anything. I agree with you about me. I'm just trying to keep you from lumping Holden in with me. What we did didn't mean enough to ruin a marriage.
Meant enough for seconds. But still, you say that you didn't mean anything to him. That I'm the light of his life, right?
Yes.
And the affair is over.
Absolutely over.
Funny. Holden doesn't seem to agree with you about that.
There is nothing between Holden and me. Nothing. Why would he give you any reason to believe otherwise?
I don't know. But when I asked him point blank if it was over between the two of you, he couldn't give me an answer.
Well, I will. It's over, I swear it.
Then why wouldn't he tell me that? See, the thing that really scares me here is you may be over him, but he's not over you.
No. No. It isn't like that, Lily. All you have to do is forgive him. I know it's hard, but it's worth it. Do you have any idea how much he talks about you, how much he loves you? You have everything in front of you. All you have to do is take him back.
So you're gonna tell me how to run my life, and I'm supposed to listen to you?
Lily, I understand that you never want to deal with me again. But think of your family.
All right, that's it. That's it. What I never, ever want to hear from you is to tell me about family.
I didn't mean it like that.
I don't care how you meant it, okay? I am not gonna listen to a woman who runs off with a jewel thief tell me about family.
Look at me. I'm completely alone. I'm just asking you not to make the same kind of mistake that I have made over and over again.
You know what, Carly? So many people told me not to be your friend, that you weren't, what was the word that kept going around town? Trustworthy. And they were so right about you. I want you to get the hell out of my house and never come back. Go worry about your own family.
You shouldn't be calling me. I was just put through the ringer by Lily.
She was there?
No, Doesn't matter. I only got what was coming to me.
I've been dealing with Lucinda and my mother. Carly, I really need to see you.
I can't believe you just said that.
No, to talk, to try and figure things out.
You think that'll help?
Our lives are falling apart. Do you have any idea how to fix it?
No, I have apologized over and over again. It's not getting me anywhere, not that I thought it would.
Yeah, well, I'm in the same place. And since we can't seem to figure it out separately, maybe we can do it together.